If you're planning a trip to Vegas and you're looking for the hip hop spots and places to go out where you can turn up and have a good time to some of that hip hop music, that good hip hop get down, first things first, your options is going to be limited. So just go ahead and be prepared for that. You're going to be very, very limited in where you can go, but there are spots to get down to the hip hop. We're going to start with the best hip hop club in Vegas. If y'all been around this channel or if you know Vegas, y'all already know that's Drai's Nightclub, located inside the Cromwell. That is by far the best hip hop club in Las Vegas. Always a good time. A lot of people have been asking about their hours. They're open on Friday and Saturday every week. Sundays are open on like special occasions or big events. So if it's like a big weekend, like a holiday weekend or a big concert weekend, then they might be open on Sundays. But they're typically open on Fridays and Saturdays. But by far the best hip hop club, the best hip hop artists will be here. So this is going to be your go-to spot. Now, if you're a guy, I've been saying forever, if you're a guy, Vegas don't like guys. So if you're trying to get on the guest list, you're either not going to get on the guest list or you will need some girls. You're not getting on the guest list with just all guy groups. So keep that in mind. Next spot is Drai's After Hours. Same place at the Cromwell. The difference is Drai's After Hours, all hip hop, just like the nightclub, but it's a basement party. So they're typically open from 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. because the nightclub, Drai's Nightclub, typically closes around 4 a.m. 4 a.m. is normally when they close it down. Most people start winding down at 3, but they normally shut down by 4. There's no guest list at Drai's After Hours, so if you're trying to get in the after hours, you have to pay at the door or get you a table to get in. But it's one of the best after party spots in all of Las Vegas. And it's also a great place for hip hop. So if you're looking for hip hop, Drai's After Hours is typically open Thursday through Sunday. Now we're gonna go across the street to Aria to Jewel. Jewel is one of my favorite clubs overall. When it comes to hip hop, they're predominantly hip hop. Doesn't matter the artist. The greater majority of the time it's going to be dominant hip hop. You will get a little mix of music here and there from other genres, but majority of the night dominantly it is going to be hip hop at Jewel. It's always a great time there. And they are guest list friendly, so if you're trying to get on the guest list and you might not got an even ratio or all of that, this is a place that's pretty much guest list friendly for guys. So take that into consideration as well. But it's also the second best hip hop club in Vegas because there's only 2 hip hop clubs anyway. So this is number 2. You got Drai's and then you got Jewel. After Hours is just a basement party. So those gonna be your clubs if you want to listen to hip hop. Now we'll throw this in here when it comes to the other clubs like Omnia. Omnia is the best club in all of Las Vegas, but they have a separate room for hip hop. It's called the Heart of Omnia. So if you were to go to Omnia and you wanted to hear hip hop, you could just go to the Heart of Omnia. You could go to some of these other clubs like Omnia. You could go to the Heart of Omnia for hip hop. If you go to Marquee at the Cosmo, Omnia is at Caesar's Palace. If you go to Marquee at Cosmo, you've got the Boombox room for hip hop. Hakkasan and MGM Grand, they typically have, I think it's called the Ling Ling Club for hip hop. So you've got multiple places that you can listen to hip hop. You have 2 dedicated clubs, 3 rooms at the other clubs, and then Live Nightclub to open at Fontainebleau. That's like a mixed genre club. I want to call them hip hop, but their artists typically depend. So like if they have a mix of like top 40 EDM artists, they'll have some DJs that play hip hop. So you can get hip hop at Live, but it'll depend on the night. And a lot of the other clubs are like that. Their main music is top 40 EDM, but if they have a hip hop DJ or a hip hop artist, then they'll play like hip hop that night. So I'm just speaking on just the general of how clubs are. So Live is a coin flip. I wouldn't consider them a hip hop club. I thought they were gonna be, but they're pretty much balanced. Now, pool parties. Let me touch on the pool parties real quick. When it comes to hip hop music for the pool parties, Drai's Beach is a hip hop go-to spot for music. You're gonna get some of the top hip hop artists there. But the best spot for hip hop music is gonna be Daylight at Mandalay Bay. Daylight at Mandalay Bay, dope spot for hip hop. You gonna get heavy hip hop. Some of the cheapest prices if you want to get bottle service or cabanas. So this is gonna be a spot for hip hop. And then if you want to go to Aria, they have Liquid Pool. Liquid Pool is also a spot where you can get you some hip hop music as well while you're out there enjoying the vibes and soaking in the sun. Now, if you're trying to go out to a lounge, you want to go out, you don't really want to go to a nightclub because nightclubs is too busy or too packed, or you think you're too old to go to a nightclub, which is just something that is comical to me because that's not possible in Vegas. They got some lounges where you can listen to some hip hop, and we're going to start at Park MGM. Park MGM has On the Record. This is one of my favorite hidden gems that I always talk about. If you like hip hop, but just to go out in general, it's a hip hop spot where you'll get hip hop music. They've got multiple rooms. It gives you that nightclub feel, but it's like a lounge. So you won't get the crowds of a full club, but it will feel like you're at a nightclub, just won't be as packed. On the Record is open Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So it's a good spot if you're going to be in Vegas midweek trying to find something to do. But love On the Record, definitely a spot. And then over at Mandalay Bay, you got Foundation Room. Foundation Room, this is where I say the mature crowd. What have y'all said to me on Instagram of recent? The mature crowd, the seasoned crowd, the oldies but goodies crowd. I've got a whole mix of stuff for y'all basically trying to say the mature crowd, you know, the older folks. This is where I like to send the mature crowd, because Foundation Room, they play a lot of old school hip hop and R&B. You know, they'll play stuff from the current times, but it's a nightclub feel just like On the Record, but doesn't get as busy as the actual nightclubs do. And a lot of people like Foundation Room because they've got that outside patio, and the outside patio gives you phenomenal strips of the view, especially because it's rooftop. So there's definitely a spot you would check out. Now, if you're going out and you don't really want to dress up, but you're trying to go out somewhere and just listen to some good music, chill, relax, have a good time, they've got the hookah lounges. The hookah lounges are also alternatives for hip hop music for people who want to listen to hip hop. And I always recommend going to the hookah lounges because it's a great way to go out, and you can even feel like you're going out, but you don't got to get dressed up. You can just go hang out with your people. So we're going to start with Luna Hookah Lounge. I think this might be my favorite hookah lounge. It's located in the Gold Key Shops, which is directly across the street from Resorts World. Luna is a vibe. You don't have to make a reservation. It is recommended depending on when you're going, but you don't have to make a reservation. You can just walk in and they'll seat you. And then if it's busy, you might have to wait a little bit. But most of the time, you can go in there without a reservation and you'll be good to go. I have a whole video on Luna, so y'all can check out that video. But it's a dope place to listen to hip hop. You know, their music there can be a mix. It's similar to Jewel, where it's mostly hip hop, but you'll get a mix of blend of other music here and there. The vibe is cool. They even got a small little spot for a dance floor. So if you want to get up and dance a little bit, you can go and turn up. But the DJs, the staff, they are so cool at Luna. It's definitely a spot that I recommend for people who want to listen to hip hop, but they just want to go out and chill somewhere, not necessarily go to a club or an actual lounge club. Next spot for hookah is Azusa. Now, Azusa is a local's favorite. Azusa is located in the shopping center directly across the street from Virgin Hotel, and this place is a vibe. It is chill, but you're gonna get hip hop, and it's a cool hole in the wall type of feel hookah lounge. You know, it's a Mediterranean themed hookah lounge when it comes to like the food and stuff. So keep that in mind going there. But it's a great place to go and chill. The hookah is great. The music is a vibe. Like I said, it's mostly hip hop. I do have a video of Azusa as well. But that's the second alternative if I want to go listen to some hip hop music and go out. You got Luna and Azusa. And the third hookah lounge that I'm going to throw out here is Blue Martini. Now, Blue Martini is a hip hop spot, especially out on the patio. Sundays they do neon soul or neo soul, and then inside on Thursdays they do Latin night. So you can get your hip hop there, but then if you want to listen to some other music, they got that as well. Blue Martini is in the Town Square Shopping Center, down past Mandalay Bay going toward the airport. But Town Square is where you will find Blue Martini, and Blue Martini is another place that the locals like to hang out. So sorry locals if I'm spilling too much of y'all's spots. I'm just trying to look out, maybe bring y'all some business. But Blue Martini's classic, man. If y'all like hip hop, it's definitely a spot to go to and have a good time. Now, people always ask me about downtown. Downtown, I tell y'all, it's not really a spot I tell people to go and party. But if you want to listen to some hip hop music, you're gonna be downtown. Gold Spike is a spot that I like to go to and hang out. They got a patio outside of Gold Spike. That's a cool spot to hang out in general, but you can get you some hip hop there. And then Lucky Day is a little sleeper spot I like to go and hang out to. You can grab you a little bit of hip hop music in there. But for the most part, if you're trying to listen to hip hop and you want to party, you need to go to them spots on the strip or off the strip that I just named earlier, and that's gonna get it done for you. Comment below and share y'all thoughts. Let me know what's y'all favorite hip hop spots. Let me know if y'all think there's something that I left off this list that I should have thrown out here, or if you've been to any of these spots, let me know which ones are your favorite spots, or which spots you might not recommend for those who are actually looking for hip hop. But that's gonna do it for this video. If you all enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll holler at y'all in the next video.
Hey, what up, say? One time for the hometown, I got love for it, that's real. Yeah. 2 times for the haters, man, cause I notice how this shit feel. 3 times for my family, dog, cause this shit done paid our bills. And I get 4 times my net worth from a year ago with no deals. Did it all by myself, I don't need nothing. Dropped 100 songs, I'ma keep coming. Remember times they wouldn't reply, now they all hit me like they need something. Labels hit me, now they see something, but I told them all, you ain't seen nothing. I've been putting all the work in, if you ain't sawing with me, you ain't read nothing. How it is, I don't make the calls. Gas it up, shit about to blow, make a million. I got a million flows, I'm a million shit with a million goals. Time ticking, now I hear it, dawg. I don't say it, but I seen it all. Seen a post and I seen a hate, so when it hit me now, I ignore the calls. No time for it, just being honest. Way back, I said I got it. Same guy, same shit, nothing changed. Set the pockets, money came, I got the profits. Bet it all, put it on us. In the past, I said I'm next, but I'm here now, I was being honest. One time for the hometown, I got love for it, that's real. 2 times for the haters, man, cause I noticed how this shit feel. 3 times for my family, dog, cause this shit done paid our bills. And I get 4 times my net worth from a year ago with no deal. 1 time for the hometown, I got love for it, that's real. 2 times for the haters, man, cause I noticed how this shit feel. 3 times for my family, dog, cause this shit done paid our bills. And I get 4 times my net worth from a year ago with no deals.